Haha! Alright guys, I'm here. Let's make an origin movie about me and keep the fans coming back for more. Wait, who are you?
Oh, didn't you get the memo? This here's Alden Ehrenreich. He's the young you now.
You serious? He doesn't look anything like me. I mean, look at our faces, and really, no offense kid, but you look more like a twerp than anything else.
Oh please, he's clearly fit for the role. I mean, just look at him.
Yeah, well, can he do this?
Boring conversation anyway.
He doesn't need to prove anything. He clearly is right for the role. Now come along, Alden. Superstardom and the adoration of millions of Star Wars fans awaits you. I blame Russia.
Solo: A Star Wars Story. This was pretty damn bad. It's not as bad as The Last Jedi though. That was just an absolute travesty, whereas Solo is just an incredibly unremarkable film that isn't worth the time or the effort to go out and see it. But with that being said, at the very least, I'll say what's good about it. Like, for one thing, it fleshes out the Star Wars universe in its current state, which is nice, even though it turns out Han Solo's name is also tied to his origin, and it's just an incredibly unfunny joke. There's some interesting visuals here and there, so we actually do get some good set pieces, and there is some solid action, such as the train scene. That's actually very well done. The director, Ron Howard, did a good job with stuff like that. Everything else, though, oh boy. Starting off with the casting. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Alden Ehrenreich is a young Han Solo. He isn't bad, but he was just all wrong for the role. He does not come off as Han Solo. I do not see a young Harrison Ford when I see him as this character, no. I just see someone pretending to be Han Solo and failing miserably. He doesn't come off as Han Solo. He just comes off as, well, a twerp. But I don't get the impression he's a bad actor, he was just all wrong for this. There's also the issue of consistency. Avengers Infinity War had a similar problem, in that it had inconsistent tone thanks to so many different characters from different types of movies just coming together and trying to bounce off one another. But with Infinity War, well, it didn't necessarily make it a bad movie because it had a solid foundation and an amazing villain to keep it firmly rooted in good quality. Here, the problem is that this movie was made by 3 different people. For those who don't know, originally it was being directed by the guys behind the Lego Movie and 21 Jump Street, Lord and Miller. But they were fired from the director's chair and Ron Howard was brought in to finish the movie off. And he essentially reshot 80 to 90% of, well, everything Lord and Miller had done. They still use some of Lord and Miller's takes though, and you can so clearly tell when they were using something that Lord and Miller had shot. But that's just it though. Their origin is in comedy. They did comedic stuff. So when the movie is legitimately funny, it feels like we're seeing a scene from a different movie that was just spliced in. But when it's Ron Howard, it's once again completely different. It's so striking that it can really just pull you out of the experience, and really does bring the movie down into one of its biggest problems. It's just boring. Inconsistency, though, isn't its only problem. It's also unfunny, and none of the characters are really that likeable. Like, when there is actually a laugh-out-loud joke in the movie, it's so few and far between that it really can't help elevate it above being boring, and the characters... oh man, no. Like, there's Ehrenreich's Han Solo, who, as I said before, is a twerp. Then there's Donald Glover as a young Lando Calrissian. He isn't bad, but once again, I just can't really see it as the same character. And then there's this new one called L3. Oh man, she is just annoying as all hell. And when she dies in the movie, I literally cheered in the cinema. It was just so gratifying to see this unlikable character die. No joke, that is the best part of the movie, seeing the worst character, this movie's Jar Jar Binks, go up in flames from blaster fire. That was a real highlight for me. Overall, this movie was not worth seeing. Like, the characters are unlikable, it's boring, it's unfunny, and more than anything, it paints a bleak immediate future for Star Wars as a franchise. Really, you're better off just taking whatever money you were going to spend to see it, go back to the pictures, and watch Avengers Infinity War again. That movie is much, much better, and you really need to tell Disney that you want more movies like Infinity War, and less stuff like Solo and The Last Jedi.
Hey, thanks for checking out the video, I really do appreciate it, and if you feel like supporting me, then by all means, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Now, for upcoming videos, I haven't exactly got any movie reviews planned, but I will find something to review very quickly, I usually do, and for upcoming gaming videos, I'm planning to check out the upcoming RPG, Vampire. So basically, this year is becoming the year of RPGs for me when it comes to those videos. In any case, I will have some more stuff planned in the pipeline, so like usual, stick around.